Isn't that a beautiful bouquet of flowers? Let's get a closer look at it. Yes. Oh, yes. What do we have here? We have ragweed. Let me get my finger over here. Ragweed up here. Look at all the pollen on it. And here we go. Goldenrod. This is the indication of the first pollen of the fall, your fall flowers, which they're going to need for their October brood. They've been starving all summer long now. They're 6 weeks without pollen. But now they've got pollen, and we're going to go back into the hives in a minute. Okay, the community feeder, here we have, it's fall. Pollen has just come out, but we do have some community feeders out, and I'll show you how many bees we've got here. Look at that. You get a close-up of that? They're cleaning that spoon up, and they'll have it cleaned up in no time at all. And there's our Pleasant apple orchard. But there it is. Okay, friends, this is goldenrod here. And look at that, the pollen. Can you see the pollen on? This is ragweed. Okay, so it's late August, and the pollen is coming out. For the past 6 weeks, they've had no pollen, but boy, they're in a scurry right now. They need that October brood to make it through the winter. All the bees that you see right now will be dead in December. So what we're going to do right now is look at the colony. We're going to combine a colony. We're going to look at newspaper. We've already talked about the community feeder, but let's get ready for winter. Okay, folks, we're going to go ahead and we're going to combine the hives. Our experimental hive is doomed, and so I'm going to combine it. I wanted to show you the newspaper idea. Now, a lot of people do different things, but this hive right here is doomed. I set it on there a couple of days ago, but they have no pheromone, so probably they'd combine anyway. But let's get a look and see what they're doing. Yes, there are bees there. And let me get this out of the way. And there goes my smoke. And my wife knows how fancy I am. But remember, right now is a really time to be working because it's goldenrod, fall pollen. They're all coming in right now. They don't have much pollen on their feet, but it's just coming in, and they will. Okay, so this hive right here was the experimental hive that was over there. And so these are all flight bees. They're too old to do anything, except for maybe to combine with this other colony. And there they are, if they will. Well, they will. But I wanted you to see this idea. The idea here is for these bees to get, oh look at, they have already eaten through that. Can we take a picture of that, Brenda? These bees have already in one day gotten through, eaten through, and they've combined with the other hive. Now the problem is this other hive here has brood in it. So hopefully they haven't eaten the brood because these are hungry. These bees were very hungry. Well, let's see if we can get any of this off. So
these bees could very well be both bees combined now.
Oh, they are. They're combined. Good thought, friend. They're combined, and
so you should actually see if their queen is up here in the very top.
Yes, it will be.
So we shouldn't take any.
So they've combined. Hopefully they have not eaten any brood.
I didn't know they would eat brood.
Sure they will. They'll eat brood, they'll eat anything.
I thought they would eat only honey.
Oh no, they'll eat.
Why would they eat brood?
Because they're hungry.
Oh no, they haven't.
They haven't. Look at that brood. Okay, now we're going for fall brood. That's very important because we got to make it through the winter. We call it October brood. Looks like it's pretty good. I'm looking right now for spaces that don't have, let's put a little smoke on that.
Why don't you put a little smoke on me too, if you don't mind. All around me.
Whole area, smoking the whole area. Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty good, honey.
Let me get in the back.
Okay, go ahead, Brenda. I'm just
Of you.
going through this very quickly. Very quickly. If we see the queen, we see the queen. If we don't, it's okay. We know we got brood. Plenty of brood. Empty spaces. Someplace for her to go. That's fine. Okay, next. Plenty of brood. Plenty of brood. This has been a fantastic queen here. One of the best queens I've ever seen. And if you see her, you'll think so too. Okay, young larva, C-shaped larva. She's just been here a few days ago, 3 days ago. Okay, let's just keep moving on. I'm looking for bad comb. I'll replace it with, I have some drawn comb in here, but this is all good comb. We're filling this with honey right here. She might be going up and down. That would be my guess, because we do not have a queen excluder. Well, this isn't the greatest comb here, but it's got larvae in the corner. Oh, yeah, definitely keep that. Look at that pattern. That is fantastic.
Don't forget to talk loud.
That's fantastic. Look at that comb there. I was thinking about throwing it away because this area doesn't look good, but plenty of brood. I don't talk loud enough, so if my wife can remind me, I tend to do the same on the telephone. Oh, honey. Definitely got honey. Okay, so we can pretty much say, well, from there on, it's going to be honey. So we don't have to look any further. Okay, so my immediate thought would be, rather than going from side to side, because there's no queen excluder, she'll be going up and down.
So she could have very well got up in the top one.
Well, you know what? She could have. She
Oh.
could have, and she would be laying there.
And that's where she would be at right now, I do believe, because you told me there was a lot of empty spaces.
There are a lot of empty spaces. We might just do that, Fred. We might just leave that on top there and let them work it. In fact, Brenda, that is a good idea. I think we'll do that and let her lay in the drawn comb that they ate through already. There's a lot of bees in here. Let's just put it back.
Oh, you gonna look in it? Just to see.
Yeah, okay. Now the last hive didn't draw it out. And why didn't they draw it out?
It wasn't enough of them.
There wasn't enough young bees. So they couldn't draw comb. But look at, they're already in there. I can't see. But she may actively be laying up here. Let's quit. We might find her.
There's a lot more bees up there for sure. But I guess we could check back in about a week, right?
Yeah, we can check back in a week, see what's happening.
Oh,
if they're
look
laying.
at all of them.
What's that?
Look at all the bees.
Yeah, a lot of bees. A lot of bees and a lot of empty space
Yeah.
that she can lay in. She doesn't have to wait for the other ones to hatch. She can go up there and just start laying, which would give us that many more bees. This is a triple deep though. We don't want to go through the winter. We would just go through and select. A lot of bees up here. It looked like there was some honey getting laid down. Honey goes up. And I think in this next one, they're drawing comb out. This queen has been a hard one to find. Oh, they put some pollen in there. Look at right there. They are really, now, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Can you tell they're drawing comb out here?
Yeah,
Can you see that?
I can.
Okay, well, we're done. Oh, except for one thing.
You're putting it upside down, babe. Upside down, babe.
Oh, what am I doing? Not only that, but it's the wrong place. Put these fresh comb together. Be nice to see them start drawing that out. See, we have in this hive, instead of old bees, we've got a lot of nurse bees. So we're going to be able to use those nurse bees to draw comb, to feed babies, to make the hive work. And here, Brenda, can you come around here quick? If he doesn't go in the hive.
How quick.
Right here. See that bee with pollen on it? Can you see him? He just went in the hive. Too late. Maybe there'll be another one coming in a minute. But he was just loaded down with pollen. We'll go ahead and do that. Need some ventilation. You can just stay here if you want, Bren, and just see if you see a bee come in here with pollen on its feet. The yellow.
Okay.
Okay, this is the old hive. They readily combined with it.
Oh.
Hardly any bees at all in here.
Why don't you just shake it out in front of them?
Well, we'll just leave this
I'll
here.
leave it like that. Okay.
And we'll leave this for the bees.
I think I got some with pollen. We'll have to look when this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here's one right there. You see him?
I think I got some.
You got some?
I think I did. I'm not for sure.
Okay. Well, we got the most of them. So, folks, okay. So what we found, most amazingly, was in one night they immediately had eaten through that newspaper.
I think, Tom, I'm going to correct you here because I think it was like 3 days.
Okay, 3 days.
Okay.
3 days. 3 days they ate through nearly all of that newspaper. So we got a really good shot of them combining, old bees combining into a hive with new bees without killing each other. So there you have it.
Make sure you watch him, and if you like what you see, give him a thumbs up.
A thumbs up and subscribe and And what's the other thing? Share.